What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. And alright, the time has come. We have officially gotten the Rousing Fighting Spirit, Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel, and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta EZAs, the INT and the TAC, respectively. They have finally come to the game. It's been a long time waiting. These guys released in May of 2020, and now it's December of 2024, and we are finally getting their EZAs. So hopefully it'll make them actually pretty good. I haven't read much into it yet, so I'm not entirely sure what their builds look like, so we're going to dive into that right now. So the Rousing Fighting Spirit Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel becomes Otherworld Warriors or Super Saiyan 3 category Key 3, 170 to stats, HP attack and defense, which is pretty solid actually. And then his super attack is Super Kamehameha Extreme, which raises attack and defense for one turn, causes immense damage to enemies. So raises his attack and defense by 30% for the one turn, which is pretty decent, I suppose. That's not terrible. I would have preferred greatly for one turn, but it also depends on how his kit is. So let's take a look at that really quick. Passive skill, ready for a serious fight. Key +2, attack and defense of 150, so that's at start of turn. High chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, so that's a 50% chance to evade. And he gets an additional defense boost by up to 120. The more HP remaining, the greater the defense boost. And if your HP is 50% or more, he gets an additional chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attacks, by 20%. So that buffs that to almost 70%, because there's some weird factors that go into play that don't always make it an exact 50 plus 20 to 70. It's like some weird number. I don't know the exact statistics. But you get the additional attack boost by up to 120%. The less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. So the less HP you have, the more offense you do. The more HP you have, the more defensive you are. But he also gets a crit chance of 20% when your HP is 50% or less. So realistically, you're not going to be wanting to be aiming to below that 50% threshold anyway, but you do still contain the high chance of evading at all times anyway, whether you're at 50% above, below, whatever. But if you're above, you just go up to 70 because of this here. His later part of his passive is randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres when there is another Majin Buu Saga category ally attacking in the same turn or a Majin Buu Saga category enemy, which I'm going to be using this team quite a bit, probably on my Super Saiyan 2 team. I'll probably be running that quite a bit. So I'm actually kind of excited to be running this guy as well as a Majin Buu Saga team again. Chance of performing critical hit plus 50% with a rainbow key sphere obtained. So right there just really nullifies everything that I was talking about here, trying to get below the 50% threshold that you don't really want to. You don't need to worry about it because just give him one rainbow and you get a 50% crit chance. Almost kind of nullifies what I said prior. But if you happen to fall below 50, you then have a 70% chance to crit, which is kind of really nice. Attack and defense of 120% when attacking with 3 or more key spheres obtained. So as long as you get one rainbow and then 2 more random key spheres, you're going to get the additional 122 attack and defense, which is really, really great on top of everything. Plus, like I said, he raises his attack and defense, so that's kind of really good too. Plus his chance to dodge. So I'm thinking this man's going to be an additional dodge build right off the rip, especially with the crit 50 right there. But let's just continue to read the rest of it. Transforms when facing one enemy whose HP is 50% or more. Yo, they fixed it. It was 80% or more before. Thank God they changed that. Pardon the language, but thank God. That 80% threshold is kind of high. Because you could literally like do a nice super and just get it to 79% and not get the transformation for a whole battle just because of the way the turns fell. And they would never transform and they'd stay in this weakened state. But his link skills are Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Supreme Power, and Fierce Battle, which Supreme Power is actually a pretty decent link. His 200% leaders are the pretty abundant batch here. We know he's pretty good. He's getting an EZA guaranteed. He's really good. So him and this Goku here are going to link really well together. But that's some pretty solid numbers we have there. His EZA stats are really nice. Those are fantastic EZA stats. I'm not even going to lie to you. That's a high defensive stat and high offensive stat. I'm really happy about that. He links 6 out of 7 because of the no legendary power with the LR5 guys. And then he links pretty decent 5 out of 7 with this Goku, who again fits on the same team as him. And then there is, I don't see the AGL one, but the AGL one is probably on par with it. But once he does transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes immense damage to enemy with a great chance of stunning. So he has a 70% chance to stun on his supers. Key +3, attack and defense of 200%. Okay, that's start of turn. His passive skill then becomes Stunning Transformation. Plus additional defense boost of up to 150 The more HP remaining, the greater the defense boost, and if HP is 50% or more, you get a 30% chance to dodge. So he goes up to 80% chance to dodge when transformed into Super Saiyan 3. That's kind of nutty. I'm not going to lie to you, that's really, really nutty. I kind of really enjoy that. I'm kind of actually getting more and more excited the more I read about this Goku. He's easily going to fit on most of my teams and probably be a lead contender on most of my teams at this point. Plus additional attack boost of up to 150, less HP remaining, the greater the attack boost. And if HP is 50% or less, chance of forming a crit plus 30%. So what they mean by the more HP remaining or the less HP remaining, if you're at 100% of your HP's threshold at the beginning of the turn, he gets a defense boost of 150. If you are at 1 HP, for some reason, he gets the 150 for the attack. That's how that threshold works. There's different variables in between there that it factors in. I don't know the whole statistics behind that and how they do it. But I know if you're at full health at the start of a turn, you get this guy turn 1 for some reason, you're at full HP, he's getting the full 150 defensive buff. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres when there's another Majin Buu category ally in this attacking the same turn, or a Majin Buu category enemy, which is the same from the previous state. Chance of performing a critical hit plus 70% with a rainbow key sphere obtained. Attack and defense of 133% when attacking with 3 or more key spheres obtained, and launches an additional attack, and all attacks become critical hits with 6 or more key spheres obtained. So yeah, this man, you're building him additional dodge. There's no question. You are not touching anything at all with criticals. The way this man is built, you are not touching critical hits at all. If you put any types of criticals into this man, you do not know how to build units. I'm sorry, but you don't. With the way this man is built, he is an additional dodge machine. He is guaranteed crits with 6 or more key spheres. He gets a 70% chance to crit with 1 rainbow. And he gets the less, if you're below 50% HP, you're getting a 30% for some reason. Let's say you fall below 50%, you have 30%, 50, 70%, you're getting a guaranteed crit right there. Plus, if you're able to give him 6 or more key spheres, he's launching 2 supers and gets a guaranteed crit. Yeah, this man is easily additional dodge all the way, no question. If you do anything into criticals, like I said a few seconds ago, you don't know how to build this man. But let me really quickly take a look at my unit specifically and see how I want to build it in terms of hidden potential system. Yeah, so you're definitely going to want to build him the same way we did with the Gohan in the prior video I made a couple days ago. No, it might have been yesterday as of this. So you definitely want to go top left, 3 additional, because he has the 5 dodge built in. So you want to go top left, 3 additional, and 6 dodge with the other 2 open paths, and then plus the 5 built in, so it puts him 6 and 11 in the top left. And in the bottom right, 3 additional, 9 dodge, so it puts him at 6 and 17. I said 6 and 11 in the top left. I meant 3 and 11 in the top left, and 6 and 17 after adding in the bottom right. So you definitely want to build him additional dodge all the way. And this is a unit, again, please do not put anything into criticals in this man. Go additional dodge across the board for these skill orbs, left, right, and center for bronze, silver, and gold. You do not want to do anything with dodge. This man is going to easily be not dodge, crit. You don't want to do anything with crit, is what I mean. This man is going to be easily one of the best units in the game. No question at all, post EZA. With his stats, with the amount of damage he's going to be doing, with the amount of damage he's going to be avoiding to take, it's going to be nuts. And if him having the, what was it? Let's see here. High chance of evading here, plus 30% here when your HP's high, above 50%. Plus if you give him 17 built-in dodge with the hidden potential path. Plus if you put any into the skill orbs, you're looking at damn near a 90% dodge every turn, statistically, if you add up the percentages. So this man's going to be dodging a lot, and he greatly raises attack and defense on his supers. And then he gets this when getting 3 or more key spheres, and he can launch an additional. So this man could pop 3 supers and then still dodge everything and have a high chance of critting, a great chance of critting with 70%. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time when we cover the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. See you guys then.